When I was looking through the comment section, I kind of noticed that a lot of people were expecting Whiplash to be part of this Wave 9, but it looks like Mattel's replaced him with another green-skinned monster. Pig Head, wicked enemy of Sunman. Outside of Montana, Pighead's been the most requested figure from this wave that you guys have been asking me to do a review for. And I can definitely understand, alright, because he's a scary, weird, freaky looking hybrid monster creature. And who doesn't like guys like that, right? So let's get down to checking out Pighead and seeing just how awesome he's supposed to be. The cutback instructions refer to his mace weapon as the Mace of Trickery. I find this interesting because I didn't know that the mace weapon had a distinctive personality of some kind. I wonder what it means though. Like, what does this mace weapon do to sort of like invoke trickery? What I also do find interesting is that whenever it comes to the cutback instructions, they always tell you to insert one of the weapon accessories in the figure's hands, but they always ignore the second accessory. Like if it's a shield or something else, they never mention it. I wonder why. The cutback artwork has a mysterious illustration of Pighead storming off. It says here, once punished for his wicked ways, Pighead now wants to capture the sun's power to rule the universe. Basically, not much is really explained as to the background of this Pighead character, other than the fact that, while Skeletor wants to rule Castle Grayskull as a means of conquering the universe, Pighead apparently wants to capture the sun to achieve the same result, to be master of the universe. Like so many of you guys out there, I don't have any nostalgic attachment or connection to the Pighead character because it wasn't a character that I was aware of when I was growing up. But I know that there are hardcore collectors out there that do remember this character because Pighead is essentially legitly an 80s originated character. Rulers of the Sun is from the 1980s, and I have seen videos on YouTube where collectors do have the very rare figures from that line from the 80s, and I'm sure that they are going to be ecstatic to see this upgrade. It is a very fine looking figure indeed. The face sculpt is really well done. This thing is just screaming with so much malicious intent. I mean, those eyes, man, staring deep into you to devour your soul. I like the fact that he's got this design quirk where on his right cheek he's got one tusk and there's two on the left cheek. Yeah, it's kind of a unique design touch that he's got there. The rest of him, the nostrils, the mouth section, everything's very well done. All right, and the helmet's great too. It's got these pink sort of like horns on it. The helmet is not removable. Maybe they might come up with an exclusive version later of the character where you can actually get the helmet off, but you can get his head off though, and you can just sort of like just yank his head, all right, off, just pull it right off, and just have another character from Masters of the Universe sort of just lug it around. Okay, yeah, if you wanted to just hold it by the horns and just lug it around. Slaughtered in battle. Now on the rest of his body here, he's got this bandolier across his chest that's got this series of spikes on it. This is quite nicely done. It's a nice design touch for the figure. You can get this whole thing removed of him. It comes off the side here in two sections. You can sort of just remove it off him if you want to see him with all his muscles exposed. Now once you've got the bandolier off, you can also get a much clearer look at his belt buckle, and this is an all-new belt buckle design for the series. It's nice. It's got like this series of circular segments there, and his shorts have sort of like a textured feel to them, sort of like striped netting. Again, a very nice touch, unexpected. The rest of him, he's very bright, I have to say. Pink bracelets, light green, bluish green. It's a color combination that really shouldn't work, but it somehow does. On his boots here, there are like these protrusions, like something that's mutating, alright, out of his legs there. It's probably just a unique creature design, right? But yeah, it's different for sure. Pighead, I gotta say, I think that if you guys, a lot of you seem to really like him, all right, from the initial photos, and having him in hand right now, I gotta say that he's definitely another standout for the series. Okay, on to his accessories. He's got this brightly colored shield with pink borders, and on the back here is just all pink. Okay, it's kind of rare to see a bad guy rocking so much pink, but this shield, man, it's sturdy. Okay, it's very high quality stuff for sure. And then you get his brightly colored mace, the Mace of Trickery. This thing is also quite solid. It's not bendable. It's sculpted into shape like this, and it's great that we got a mace weapon in the series. Okay, you could probably use this on any other character, Beastman, I guess. But I like this. Right, it's very well designed. Now, once you've got all the accessories on him, I gotta say, man, this guy, wow, he really makes this look work. Okay, and then so much pastel like bright colors. It's like something out of Miami Vice. All right, when I see colors like these, I just think of Miami Vice, man. Don Johnson and Philip Michael Thomas. I love that show, all right? And yeah, these colors remind me of Miami Vice. And honestly, a character like Pighead, a lot of people were thinking that, look, I'm not going to get into Rulers of the Sun. But when you have him in hand for yourself, I have to say, he's going to win you over. Okay, so here's a side-by-side comparison between Pighead and his arch nemesis, Sunman. Now, I have to say that these two look pretty good together, and the figures are of a very high quality. In fact, like I covered in the Sunman review as well, the accessories that came with him, this is a standard release Sunman, not the exclusive, but the accessories that were included with him were also of a really hard and fine, sturdy quality, just like what I'm seeing here with Pighead as well. So I really do feel like these are probably the only two characters from Rulers of the Sun that you need in your collection. You don't need anybody else if you don't want to get them, but these two, I would say, probably go really well together. Sorry, Sunman, but there's no crispy fried bacon on the menu tonight. Okay, guys, so I've basically covered all three of the major villains from Wave 9, and these trio of bad guys certainly do make a really handsome team, I gotta say. Just lining them up like this is one of the best waves ever. But there's one more figure, guys. So one more figure that I gotta review, and ironically it's the one figure that nobody's asked me to even check out, and that's the He-Man figure that's from this wave. But we're gonna get to him next. In the meantime, let me know what you guys think of the video. Let me know if you guys think that this Swine is all fine. And I'll catch you guys again real soon with more content. Thank you and take care.